Hey everyone, it feels like everywhere you turn these days, there's a new AI tool promising to, totally transform your productivity.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
It really is, right? And who actually has the time to try out every single app or platform that pops up? Not me.
No, me neither.
That's exactly why we're doing this deep dive today. We're going to sort through all the noise and figure out which AI tools are actually worth your time and attention.
Think of it like we're panning for gold in a river of AI.
Ooh, I like that analogy. And we've got a great map to guide us this article called Boost Your Productivity with the Best AI Tools in 2024.
It's a fantastic resource. Lots of good stuff in there.
Totally. And I think there's something here for everyone, no matter what kind of work you do or what your goals are. So let's dive in. What exactly are we talking about when we say AI tools? Like, what makes them different from any other software?
Well, at their core, AI tools are designed to, like, mimic human intelligence.
Okay, so they're not just automating tasks, they're actually thinking.
In a way, yes. They can analyze data, process language, make decisions even. But here's the key. They're meant to amplify human effort, not replace it.
Got it. So it's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And as AI keeps advancing, it's becoming crucial for businesses and individuals to stay competitive and efficient.
Makes sense. So let's get into some specifics. The article highlights some cool new tools like Toolify and Monica. What's got you excited about these?
Well, what I really like about these tools is they're laser focused on solving very specific problems, like those little but persistent pain points that eat up your time and energy.
I know exactly what you mean, like trying to keep track of a million to-dos or wrangling your inbox.
Exactly. Monica, for example, acts like a superpowered personal assistant. It's
Yeah.
not just reminding you about appointments, it's analyzing your data to offer insights you might have missed.
Wow. So it's like having a digital co-pilot who's always one step ahead.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And then you
Yeah.
have tools like Toolify, which is all about automating those repetitive tasks that we all dread.
Like data entry or scheduling appointments, the stuff that makes you want to bang your head on your desk.
Aha, exactly. Toolify takes care of all that, freeing you up for more strategic thinking.
Okay, so it's not just about working faster, it's about working smarter, using your energy on the things that actually require your unique human skills.
Exactly. And this idea of working smarter applies across a whole spectrum of AI tools. Take data analysis, for example. It used to be that you needed a PhD to understand all those spreadsheets and algorithms.
It was definitely intimidating.
But now, with tools like Tableau and Microsoft Power BI, data analysis is accessible to anyone.
And they're so visual. It's like they turn raw data into stories that anyone can grasp.
And that's the real magic of AI in data analysis. It's not just about crunching numbers, it's about helping you see patterns and connections that would have been almost impossible to spot otherwise.
Which means you can make better decisions, right?
Exactly. You're moving from simply reacting to data to using it proactively to drive your strategy.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about creativity. Because it's not all spreadsheets and algorithms, right? There are AI tools out there that are changing the game for things like graphic design and music.
Absolutely. Tools like Canva and Adobe Spark have been a game changer. It used to be that you needed years of training to create professional-looking visuals,
Yeah, I felt like you had to be a Photoshop wizard.
but now anyone can create stunning presentations, social media graphics, even marketing materials that rival the work of, like, professional designers.
And I bet this is huge for small businesses or anyone on a tight budget, right?
Absolutely. These tools level the playing field. It's about empowering people to bring their ideas to life, regardless of their technical skill.
Love that. And what about music?
Well, there's a tool called Suno that's been getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
It'll let you compose original melodies in any genre you can imagine. Jazz, EDM, classical, you name it.
Seriously. So I could write a symphony even though I can barely play chopsticks on the piano.
Well, maybe not a symphony, but you could definitely create some amazing melodies. It's like having a virtual songwriting partner.
That's so cool. And again, it's about making these creative tools more accessible to a wider audience.
Exactly. You don't need to be a virtuoso to create beautiful and complex music. Suno provides the tools, you bring the creativity.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'm downloading it after this.
Huh, awesome. And speaking of creative tools, let's not forget about video editing and animation. There are some really impressive AI-powered tools out there.
Yeah, like Heygen. It can automate so many of those tedious editing tasks that used to take hours.
Right, imagine you're creating content for YouTube or social media. Instead of getting bogged down in the technical details, you can focus on the storytelling and the creative vision.
That's a game changer. And it probably makes video editing way less intimidating for beginners.
Absolutely. And then there's animation. Tools like Animate-X are making it possible to create like really sophisticated animations.
I have seen some of those AI-powered dance videos. They're crazy realistic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing how these tools are blurring the lines between human creativity and artificial intelligence.
It's mind-blowing. Okay, now I know what some people might be thinking, all this sounds expensive.
Yeah, it can be easy to assume that all the good AI tools come with a hefty price tag. But here's the good news.
There are free options.
Tons of them. Google AI and IBM Watson offer a whole suite of features: language processing, image recognition, even data visualization tools.
Yeah.
And they're all completely free to use.
It's like having a playground of AI tools at your fingertips.
Exactly. You can experiment, see what works for you, get a feel for what AI can do, all without spending a dime.
Okay, that's awesome. So no excuses. Everyone can start exploring the world of AI.
That's the spirit. And remember, it's all about finding the right tools that fit your specific needs and workflow.
Okay, so let's say I'm a writer. Are there any AI tools out there that can help me up my content creation game?
Absolutely. There's some fantastic tools specifically designed to make your writing clearer, more engaging, and more effective.
Tell me everything.
Well, you've probably heard of Grammarly. It's like having a super-powered proofreader on your shoulder, catching all those little typos and grammar errors.
Oh, Grammarly is a lifesaver. I use it all the time.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And then there's Hemingway Editor. This tool helps you make sure your writing is clear, concise, and easy to read.
So it's like having a writing coach who helps you cut through the clutter.
Exactly. It highlights those long, convoluted sentences and suggests simpler, more direct alternatives. It's great for making sure your writing is punchy and impactful.
Okay, that's going on my list too. What else?
And then there's Surfer SEO. This tool is all about optimizing your content for search engines. So you're not just writing great content, you're writing content that people can actually find.
That's key. It's like having a secret weapon in the battle for online visibility.
Exactly. Surfer SEO uses AI to analyze your content and suggest ways to improve its ranking in search results. It's like having a personal SEO expert in your corner.
Okay, I'm sold. So whether you're writing blog posts, marketing copy, or even that next great novel, there's an AI tool out there that can help you take your writing to the next level.
Absolutely. And the best part is, these tools are constantly evolving. They're getting smarter and more intuitive all the time.
It's an exciting time to be a writer. Okay, so we've talked about AI tools for general productivity, data analysis, creativity, even content creation. But how is AI impacting specific industries? Like, let's get real world here.
You're right. It's important to look beyond the individual tools and see how AI is transforming entire sectors. And the impact is, well, it's pretty much everywhere.
Give us some examples. Where are we seeing the biggest changes?
Well, let's start with small businesses. They're often the ones who benefit the most from AI tools. Tools like QuickBooks for accounting and Hootsuite for social media management can be game changers.
Yeah, I can see how those would be super helpful for like a solopreneur or a small team.
Absolutely. QuickBooks can automate all your accounting tasks, track your expenses, generate financial reports. It's like having a virtual CFO.
And without the hefty price tag of a real CFO.
Exactly. And Hootsuite allows you to manage all your social media accounts in one place, schedule posts, track your analytics, the whole 9 yards.
So you can be more strategic with your social media and get better results.
Exactly. And these are just 2 examples. There are AI tools out there for pretty much every aspect of running a small business.
It's like having a whole team of experts at your disposal, but without the overhead costs.
Exactly. And this brings us to the world of marketing. AI-powered marketing automation is becoming, well, almost indispensable these days.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this. What exactly does it involve?
Well, imagine you're running a marketing campaign. You want to reach the right people with the right message at the right time. AI can help you do that by analyzing data, segmenting your audience, and creating personalized marketing messages that are more likely to convert.
So it's about making your marketing more efficient and more effective.
Exactly. Platforms like HubSpot and Marketo are leading the charge here. They use AI to, really streamline the whole marketing process.
It's like having a personal marketing assistant who knows exactly what your customers want.
Exactly. And this idea of personalized experiences is also transforming the world of education. Platforms like Coursera and Khan Academy are using AI to create personalized learning experiences for students.
That's amazing. So it's not just about watching videos or reading textbooks anymore.
Right. It's about creating a learning journey that's tailored to each student's unique needs and learning style.
So no more one-size-fits-all education.
Exactly. And this can be a game changer for students who struggle in traditional learning environments. It allows them to learn at their own pace, get the support they need, and achieve your full potential.
That's so powerful. And what about healthcare? We hear a lot about AI in healthcare these days.
Yeah, AI is already having a profound impact on healthcare. Tools like IBM Watson Health and Google Health are being used to analyze medical data, assist with diagnosis, even streamline administrative tasks.
It sounds like AI is revolutionizing healthcare from the ground up.
It really is. Watson, for example, can analyze vast amounts of medical research and data to help doctors make more informed diagnoses.
Wow, so it's like having a super-powered medical consultant at your fingertips.
Exactly. And this is just the beginning. The potential of AI in healthcare is immense. From developing new drugs to creating personalized treatment plans, it's really an exciting time.
It sounds like AI is poised to transform just about every industry out there. But with all these advancements, I can't help but wonder, what's next? What's the future of AI?
That's the big question, isn't it? The one everyone's asking. And honestly, it's hard to predict exactly what the future holds.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, AI is only going to become more powerful and more integrated into our lives.
So we've got to be ready for it.
Absolutely. We need to be adaptable, open-minded, and willing to learn and evolve alongside these incredible technologies.
Well said. And speaking of exciting new technologies, let's take a closer look at one that's making waves in the world of music and movement. Freebeat.ai.
Oh yeah, this one's really cool. It's a platform that lets you create music, generate synchronized dance moves, and even visualize your music with a 3D avatar.
Wait, so it's like having your own virtual dance crew.
Exactly. It's incredibly innovative and a lot of fun to use.
So who is this tool for? Is it just for, like, professional musicians and dancers?
Nope. It's for anyone who loves music and movement. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, freebeat.ai can help you unleash your creativity and express yourself in new and exciting ways.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to check it out.
You should. It's a great example of how AI is democratizing creativity and making these tools accessible to everyone.
Well, folks, that's a wrap for this part of our AI deep dive.
Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll explore even more mind-blowing possibilities of AI and its impact on the future.
See you soon.
See ya. It's amazing, isn't it? Like how fast AI is evolving.
It really is. I mean, it's everywhere, from those little things that make our lives easier, like scheduling appointments, to creating like actual art and music.
Right. It's mind-blowing. And I think as these tools become even more powerful, it's natural to wonder what it means for us humans.
Really? Like, are robots going to take over the world?
Well, maybe not take over the world, but it is a common concern, right? The impact on jobs and all that.
Yeah, the big question. Will robots steal our jobs?
It's definitely a valid question, but I think it's more nuanced than just like humans versus machines. It's really about finding ways for humans and machines to work together.
So more like collaboration than competition.
Exactly. AI excels at certain tasks,
Right.
Like processing huge amounts of data, identifying patterns, automating those repetitive actions.
So things like data entry, scheduling, analyzing spreadsheets, all that fun stuff.
Yep. Those are things AI can do super efficiently. But where AI falls short is, well, it lacks that human touch. The creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, empathy, those are the things that make us unique.
So it's almost like AI can handle the heavy lifting, freeing us up to focus on those higher level tasks that require, like, real human ingenuity.
That's the idea. It's about leveraging AI to, like, augment our abilities, not replace them.
Okay, so can you give us some real world examples? How is this actually playing out in different industries?
Sure. Take healthcare, for example. AI is already being used to analyze medical images, like X-rays and scans. And it can help doctors detect diseases way earlier and more accurately.
So it's like having a second set of superpowered eyes, scanning for tiny details that a human doctor might miss.
Right. And that means doctors have more time to actually spend with their patients, providing more personalized care and making those big decisions that require, human judgment and compassion.
It's not about replacing doctors, it's about giving them better tools.
Exactly. And this same idea applies to tons of other industries. Like in finance, AI can analyze market trends and manage investments. In manufacturing, it can optimize production and predict maintenance needs, preventing costly downtime.
So it's all about finding that balance, that sweet spot where AI and human skills work together.
Absolutely. It's about creating a more efficient, more productive workforce and opening up new opportunities that we haven't even imagined yet.
So instead of fearing AI, we should be embracing it, like as a chance to upskill and evolve alongside this incredible technology.
Totally. Lifelong learning is key. We need to be constantly developing new skills and adapting to the ever-changing demands of the workplace.
It's true, the only constant is change. And in the age of AI, it feels like that change is happening faster than ever.
Yeah, the pace is definitely accelerating, so it's crucial to be proactive. Don't wait for your job to become obsolete. Embrace the opportunities to learn and stay ahead of the curve.
Solid advice. So, say someone's feeling a little apprehensive about all this, about AI's impact on their career. What would you say to them?
First, don't panic. Change can be scary, but it also creates new opportunities. Second, focus on developing those uniquely human skills like critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence. Those are things AI can't replicate, at least not yet. And lastly, stay curious. Explore the world of AI, try out different tools, learn how they work, and see how they can actually enhance your work, not threaten it.
It's about turning that fear into curiosity, right? Seeing AI as a tool that can empower us.
Exactly. And remember, it's not just on individuals to figure this all out. Governments, businesses, educators, we all have a role to play in ensuring AI is used ethically and responsibly, and that everyone benefits from these advancements.
Okay, so we've talked about the potential impact of AI on the job market, but what about the bigger picture, the broader societal implications? What are some of the potential challenges and opportunities that AI brings to the table?
Well, on the positive side, one of the most exciting things about AI is its potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems. I'm talking climate change, poverty, disease, these huge, complex issues.
Wow, that's ambitious. But how exactly can AI help with something like climate change, for instance?
There are actually a lot of ways. For example, AI can analyze data from satellites and sensors to track deforestation, monitor carbon emissions, and predict extreme weather events.
So it's giving us a much deeper understanding of the problem, which can help us create more effective solutions.
Exactly. And in healthcare, AI is being used to develop new drugs, diagnose diseases earlier, and create those super personalized treatment plans we talked about.
So it's not just about treating illnesses, it's about preventing them and improving people's quality of life.
Precisely. And in education, AI can personalize the learning experience, make education accessible to more people, and help students develop the skills they need to thrive in a rapidly changing world.
It sounds like AI has the potential to make a real difference.
It definitely does. But, and this is important, we need to remember that AI is a tool. And like any tool, it could be used for good or bad.
So what are some of the potential downsides, the things we need to be cautious about?
One big concern is bias. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they can perpetuate and even amplify those biases. And that can have serious consequences, especially in areas like hiring, lending, even criminal justice.
Yeah, we need to be really careful about that, ensuring that AI is developed and used fairly.
Absolutely. Another issue is job displacement. We talked about this earlier, but it's something we need to address head on. Invest in education, retraining programs, things like that. Help people adapt to this changing job market.
So it's not just about developing the technology, it's about making sure everyone benefits from it.
Exactly. And then there are the ethical implications. As AI gets more powerful, we need to be really thoughtful about how we use it, make sure it aligns with our values, and that we have safeguards in place. Just because we can do something with AI doesn't necessarily mean we should.
That's such a crucial point. It's a huge responsibility.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's a conversation that needs to involve everyone, not just the tech experts. We all have a stake in this.
Okay, this has been incredibly thought-provoking. We've covered so much ground, the practical applications of AI, the potential impact on jobs, the broader societal implications. It's a lot to take in.
It really is. But the key takeaway, I think, is that AI is here to stay. And it's up to us to make sure it's used for good.
Well said. Now, before we wrap up this part of our AI adventure, let's take a quick detour into the world of creativity again. There's another tool I wanted to highlight called freebeat.ai. It's all about music and movement.
Oh yeah, this one's a lot of fun. It lets you create rhythms and melodies, generate synchronized dance moves, and even visualize your music with a 3D avatar. Imagine seeing your musical ideas come to life right in front of you.
Whoa, so it's like having your own virtual dance crew ready to perform whatever you create.
Exactly. It's super innovative and a great way to experiment with different musical styles. And the coolest part is it's designed for everyone, from beginners to pros.
So anyone can unleash their inner musician and dancer. I love it.
It's a perfect example of how AI is making creativity more accessible and empowering people to express themselves in totally new ways.
Okay, I am definitely checking that one out. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of part 2 of our AI exploration. We've covered a lot of ground, but there's still more to come.
Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll delve even deeper into the future of AI and explore the emerging trends that are shaping how we work, live, and interact with the world around us.
Okay, so we've spent the last 2 parts of this deep dive really getting into the nitty-gritty of AI tools, how they work, their impact on jobs, the whole shebang. Now I think it's time to step back and look at the bigger picture, the future of AI.
I like where this is going. It's time to put on those futurist hats and see what we can imagine.
Exactly. So what's got you excited? What kind of mind-blowing AI innovations do you see on the horizon?
Well, one thing's for sure. AI is not going anywhere. It's becoming even more intertwined with our lives, like almost invisible, woven into everything we do.
Okay, paint me a picture. What does that look like? An AI-powered world.
Imagine this. You wake up, and your AI assistant has already brewed your coffee, just the way you like it. And it's curated a personalized news feed, with all the stories you're interested in. Oh, and it's even mapped out your commute, factoring in traffic and suggesting the fastest route.
Okay, that's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
But it feels like it goes beyond just convenience, right?
Definitely. It's about AI understanding our needs, our preferences, and tailoring experiences to us individually. Think about healthcare. What if you had an AI system constantly monitoring your health, analyzing your lifestyle choices, your vitals, and giving you personalized recommendations to it, like stay healthy?
It's like having a 247 health coach in your pocket.
Exactly. And this whole idea of AI as an extension of ourselves, that goes for learning too. Imagine AI tutors that adapt to your learning style, figuring out how you learn best, and personalizing the instruction just for you.
No more struggling to keep up in a classroom or like getting bored because the pace is too slow. AI tutors could really change the game.
Totally. And how about entertainment? Picture an AI that curates your perfect media diet. It blends news, music, movies, even interactive experiences into a personalized stream based on what you love.
No more endless scrolling trying to find something to watch. Sign me up for that.
Right. And we've talked about this blurring of lines between the physical and digital world. That's where AI, augmented reality, and virtual reality all come together.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me an example.
Imagine attending a virtual concert where you can interact with the performers, the other fans, all in real time. Or picture exploring a historical site through augmented reality, like you're actually there experiencing history firsthand.
Okay, that's next level. So we're talking about AI not just making our lives easier, but actually expanding what's possible?
Exactly. And it gets even wilder. Some folks believe we're heading towards something called artificial general intelligence, AGI for short.
AGI. That sounds intense. What's that all about?
So AGI is basically AI that can understand and learn anything a human can. Solve complex problems, be creative. It's like the AI we see in sci-fi movies.
Wow. So like a super intelligent AI that can think for itself.
Yeah, basically. Now, we're not quite there yet, but a lot of experts think it's just a matter of time before AGI becomes a reality.
Okay, that's both exciting and honestly a little scary. Like what happens when we create something potentially smarter than us?
That's the big question, right? It's
Yeah.
something philosophers, scientists, ethicists, everyone's trying to wrap their heads around.
So a lot of unknowns. But let's try to be optimistic. What kind of good could AGI do in the world?
I mean, the possibilities are huge. Imagine an AGI that could help us solve climate change, develop cures for diseases we thought were incurable. We could create a more equitable and sustainable world. It's pretty mind-blowing.
I like that vision. But I also can't help but think about the potential risks. Like, what if this super intelligent AI decides it doesn't need us humans anymore?
It's a valid concern. That's why it's so important that as we develop AI, especially as we get closer to AGI, we do it responsibly. We need to make sure that AI is aligned with human values and that we have controls in place.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but about how we use it and the choices we make along the way.
Exactly. We're at a pivotal moment, and the future of AI is, well, it's really in our hands. We get to decide what kind of world we want to create with this powerful technology.
Well, that's certainly a lot to think about. This deep dive has been an incredible journey, exploring the current world of AI tools and all the way to those mind-blowing possibilities of the future. It's clear AI is a force to be reckoned with, and it's up to us to use it wisely.
I couldn't agree more. It's both an exciting and a challenging time. But if we approach it with curiosity, with a willingness to learn and adapt, I think we can harness the incredible power of AI for good.
So, to all our listeners out there, as we wrap up this AI adventure, remember, stay curious, stay informed, and never stop exploring how AI can enhance your life and work. The future is waiting to be shaped. That's the deep dive for today, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.